So you've been fortunate enough to kill a nice deer and you want to take it to the taxidermist for shoulder mount. Here's what you need to do. You'll notice I already have it gutted. I made an incision that stops down here about, just a little bit into the sternum. A lot of people make the mistake and they wind up cutting the skin coming down the sternum up to the neck. You want to stop well behind where the shoulder mount is going to start, and the reason why, to give you taxidermist plenty of skin. And so for that reason, I come down the sternum, cut a little bit further, which makes it easier for me to reach in and get the windpipe, lungs, and heart out. But I stop at this point, okay? What we're going to wind up doing is make an incision and remove the cape. We're going to start at the incision here. We're going to come all the way around just like this. Once we do that, we're going to remove all the skin right down here, pull the legs through the skin, and stop when the skin gets down here to the base of the neck and cut it off. When you're cutting the skin on an animal, always cut it from the inside out. If you cut it from the outside in, what you're doing, you're actually cutting the hairs. You don't want to cut the hairs. So it's for that reason I'll wind up using a gut hook. I'll come through here and I just take it, and I want to cut, like I said, from the inside out. And as you can see, we have an incision now all the way around the animal, just like that. Next thing we want to do, we want to start removing the skin, just caping it down. All right, you'll see what we have here. We've started the whole process. And now you can see this is what we're going to start with right here. The whole object here is to remove the skin all the way down to where the head starts on the base of the neck. One thing I like to do is remove the legs. Makes it a whole lot easier. Just cut it right on here at the joint. We're going to remove both legs, and then we're going to slip these legs through the skin. Once you wind up cutting the skin around the leg joint like that, I'll take and break it just like that, and I'll remove each foreleg just like that. You can see down here, this is where the incision that I made on the legs is, right here. So I'm going to pull the leg out there, pull the leg out here. Then I'm going to keep skinning. You can see now what we've done. We've started with the main incision down here. I showed you the 2 incisions to put on the inside of the front legs coming up here. Now we've peeled the skin down far enough to actually pull the front legs through the skin itself, and now we need to start and remove the skin off the rest of the neck down to the bottom of the head. And the one thing I'm going to stress on this video is that this is not the only way to do it. If you were to ask 10 different people, you're likely to get 10 different ways to do it. This is just the way that I do it. It worked for me. There are other ways that work for other people. But in dealing with taxidermists all across the world, the one thing I can tell you is that they all stress to leave plenty of skin, always cut the hair from the inside of the animal out to avoid cutting too much hair, give them plenty of stuff to work with. They can always remove if they've got plenty. It's hard to add if you don't have enough. And the next thing is, I would suggest take your time and just keep working it down. All right, we're just about to the point where we're going to remove the head from the carcass. We've got the skin all the way down as far as we really need to go. The head is right here, and this is where to really be careful, folks. A lot of people wind up, they do a really good job to this point, and then they mess up by cutting the cape. So make sure that you pull the cape all the way down, and that when you cut through here, you're not cutting the precious cape, because the cape is what the taxidermist is going to want for the mount. So what we're going to do, remove it just like this. We're cutting the meat from around the spine right here. And to remove this, we're going to take an electric saw. We'll come through here. Okay, there we go. And here's what we have. Take a look. You've got plenty of skin on it right here, so it goes past the form. The only incisions that you have on it are the incisions that we use to pull the legs out right here. And she's ready to go to the taxidermist. At this point, what you would want to do is keep it cool and dry and get it to the taxidermist as fast as you can. If you can't keep it cool and dry, get some salt, rub salt on the skin, lots of salt, roll it up nice and neat. Remember, what you want to do is take care of the hair. The hair is a critical part. A lot of people wind up roll it up where the hair is not nice and flat. Roll it up where the hair is nice and flat, and there you have it. It'll make a beautiful mount once the taxidermist gets it.